Hello team and welcome to the Protest Programming Update Show, where we dive into the leaderboard each week for the Protest Open Throwdown, and this week is week 1 after 23.1. What we'll be doing for today's show, we're going to be going through our 6 leaderboards, beginning with the scale division, males followed by females. Then we move to the master division, over 35s, male then female, and then we finish with our RX division, male then female leaderboards. And take us away. We begin with the scaled
males. Scaled males, we're going to announce the top 3 for each division. If we know you guys, we'll try to give a bit of a shout out with it. If not, either way, it's amazing to see so many people. I think it's our biggest competition we've ever run at the Protest Program.
Almost 300 people signed up this year,
which is awesome. So keep those scores rolling in. Make sure you stay strong for the 3 weeks. So in third place, a newcomer at Coastal Fitness. We have Alex Chung. Alex is new to CrossFit, but I know he's got more of an extensive background with strength and conditioning. So it's really cool to see him move into the mixed modal setting of CrossFit.
It was also cool to see Al actually did the RX workout and then decided a couple of days later to give the scaled workout a go. I think he just wanted to see himself up on that leaderboard.
He did.
I think just on that real quick, Ant, can you remind us what is the format with regards to submitting scores on the scaled versus the RX division?
Yeah, so I think what we saw in this week's edition of 21.3 is that a lot of people who expected to scale the open were actually able to RX the open, especially because it started with a 60 cal row. Everyone can row 60 calories. A lot of people may not have linked toes to bar, so they generally put themselves in the live category or the scale category, but you could bash through 50 single toes to bar, which I think a lot of our scaled guys did. So those guys have actually been bumped up to the RX category. If you feel like you fall into that category and you did a scaled and the RX one, you'd prefer to be on either leaderboard, please message us. We can definitely change that for you. But when you enter your score, make sure you never edit the score. I think a few of the main things that we saw is that people, even when entering a scaled score, don't forget it's in the scaled category, so the workout is already technically scaled. People then still clicking that it was scaled, so you were scaling the scale. Just leave it as RX'd for the scaled workout. Another thing, don't forget, and this generally goes to people who are newer with the sport as well, you can't DNF an AMRAP, because as soon as you start, everyone finishes at the 14-minute mark. So don't click do not finish. Everyone finished it. So just leave it as prescribed and put your score in there. If you have any issues, reach out to us on the water cooler chat on the Process Open Throwdown, or reach out to one of us. I'm sure we can help you either way.
Awesome. Thanks for clarifying that. Let's move into second place.
Yep. Second place from the Philippines, we have Darwin. Is Darwin at...
Darwin actually trains at our affiliate CrossFit Titro. So awesome to see him crushing it in this workout. Well done. 1 round and 36 reps. So getting back to rower.
Yeah.
And
also I actually think these guys who are getting back to the row as well, it makes it a way harder and more painful workout than maybe some other people. So well done, you guys. Last one is a guy who you and I have known for a much longer time than just his CrossFit journey. Jamie Sang. We met initially through rugby. We used to play for a cricket club together. I think Jamie's still kicking about every now and then, but he's definitely also decided to move into the mixed modal space with CrossFit. So awesome to see him having a crack and up on the leaderboard.
Yes, awesome. So well done to our male scaled division. We'll now move on to our female scaled division, starting in third place.
In third place, we had Alan from Indonesia. Again, from Tetuka in Surabaya in Indonesia. Well done. I could only imagine how hot it would have been for you guys out there and sweaty trying to hold on to pull-up bars, rowing machines and barbells. So congratulations. That's awesome, getting through almost one entire round. In second place from Philippines, we have Samantha Dakalan. Again, getting 1 rep back on the rower is a huge achievement for anyone. Doesn't matter what division you're in. That's a lot of work you're getting through. So awesome.
And I just want to say another shout out to Subterro, who are grinding out some great performances on all our divisions. So well done, Samantha.
Absolutely. And then in Tetuka again, we had Lenny, who we recently met in person on our affiliate tour around Indonesia. So Lenny, awesome work. I know that you've been working hard on toes to bar as well, but great to see you up here on the scaled female leaderboard.
And I think really cool for our live athletes who are taking part in the Open, who a lot of our, the scale competitors are our live athletes, who are able to actually execute pull-ups. Yeah. So, after all that work, whether it was strict or kipping, to be able to then get back onto that bar, get through the 20 reps is pretty damn awesome. So well done, you guys.
Moving on to the Masters male category. Now, first things first, this is really the first time we've actually had a Masters category on our Process Open leaderboards. So awesome to see. I'm pretty sure we got more Masters than we do in the RX. It's close, right? But
we
yeah,
have an aging population here at the Process Programming.
Amazing to see. But don't forget, we have been a bit nasty to you guys who may be a bit over 35 years old. But we've grouped everyone 35 and plus. Next year, hopefully we will have a few more divisions there as well. So you just get your friends to sign up to the Process Programming and we're in. In third place, we have our very own Ed Haynes, who tied his score from 2014. He is not fitter over the last 8 years. What does that mean about the program? Nothing.
It means I need to do more Saturday tests.
It means that he needs to train a bit more, that's all. But Ed, yeah, almost getting through. So close to hitting that rower. I know you missed one muscle up, which would have put you back on that rower, which, as we know, is a massive separator in this workout as well. Just being able to pull hard in the rower for 3 or 4 seconds is amazing. Next one, we have Dave Hughes. David Hughes, who works actually at another CrossFit gym in Hong Kong, but he trains with us here at the Process Programming on the Build LPC Elite. I think every single program we offer. So good on you, David. Your hard work is showing up here. But David, I know he did it on his second attempt. I don't think he finished on his first attempt. I don't think he finished one entire round. So fair effort getting back in a 48-hour period and cranking out that many muscle-ups and toes to bar and getting back to the rower.
Very impressive.
In first place, we have someone who also used to be in Hong Kong with us, who's moved overseas since to the States, Cam Curry, who is a regional level athlete. I know he actually moved out of the CrossFit space for a little bit, took a break.
He's actually been jumping in the build program. And I think, on a whim, more of a last minute decision, decided to jump back in the open. I think, like me, just loves the CrossFit space and the competition side of things. So cool to see that Mr. Curry, even though you have taken some time out, the fitness is clearly still there. And he's at the top of our leaderboard. And a very solid score as well of 1 round and 15 calories on that rower. So awesome stuff, Cam. Good to see you back on the leaderboard. Masters females. A tough group this one is. Definitely, I think we have a very competitive leaderboard here. And again, a lot of ladies signed up. So amazing stuff. Firstly, we had a bit of a tie on our Process leaderboard. Just because we couldn't enter the tie breaks into it. But Ed did go to the extent of checking the CrossFit Games leaderboard to find out the tie break time. So in third place, we had Megan Titro. Megan Titro, we actually never trained with Megan out in Hong Kong, but her husband Matt was one of our OG members in the CrossFit space in Hong Kong. So shout out to you guys. I know you guys grind every single day out there in your garage gym. You even got their daughter Kath on the program as well, who's crushing it. Maddie Titro, I need to see you on the leaderboard, please, buddy. But Megan, awesome work getting to those muscle ups. I just want to say Megan as well was our previous winner of the Process Open Throwdowns at Malta. She's taken part in, I think, every single Process programming competition, more or less. And she just gets better and better every year. But yeah, just a shout out to the Titro clan who train most of the time in their garage at home. All three of them.
Negative degrees.
In very, very cold Connecticut. So super cool to see Megan back competing, still healthy and still crushing it.
Absolutely. In second place, we have Ellie. Now, Ellie's been through a bit of a whirlwind 12 months. I know he had a major operation. Was it on the elbow?
Yeah, bicep, I believe it was.
Bicep, yeah. In a competition, I think she had a rupture around the elbow joint. So coming back healthy and crushing the CrossFit Open workout. Again, I'm jealous of your Instagram. I see you out there in Thailand. But again, would have been definitely challenging to hit this sort of workout out there. But amazing to see you back in the competitive space, healthy and enjoying it again.
Yeah, and I think as well, she didn't have any expectations coming into this Open. In fact, it was touch and go whether she'd even be back for the Open. But I think her training just progressed really fast, just in the last couple of months leading in. So cool to see her signing up. I know she also has a bit of a fear with muscle ups in the past. She's been on our program for quite a long time. And so, conquering the demons and having a few cracks at that muscle up is awesome to see. And I have no doubt with a bit more time and consistency under her belt post-surgery, she's going to be redoing workouts like this and smashing those muscle ups out.
Absolutely. And the top of our leaderboard, she'll hate me saying the age group that she's in, but Lee Coates is a second place podium finisher at the CrossFit Games in 2022 in the 55 category. Cranked out 8 muscle ups. So our only lady in the Masters category to get any muscle ups, and to get 8 is very, very impressive. So well done, Lee Coates. Hopefully the start of another very successful and fruitful year for you.
Awesome. Well done, Lee.
Let's move on to the RX and Open males. In third place, again, someone who I've actually just met in person for the first time. He just came to Hong Kong for one of our athlete camps here at the Process Programming. We have Jonathan Oi from Brunei, almost getting back on that row as well, getting 15 muscle ups, so close. I wonder if Jonathan did that in 2014.
I'm not sure if he did, but I do know that Jonathan is, he's a 2-time fittest man in Malaysia. He actually got himself into a qualifying spot for the CrossFit Games. Unfortunately, it was the year of the pandemic where they didn't have the CrossFit Games. But Jonathan is a perennial compete athlete training over in Brunei. So I had no surprises to see him here at the top of the leaderboard.
Absolutely. So crushing out. Well done, Jonathan. Second place and first place, we have 2 in-house athletes here at Coastal Fitness. Second place, we have Mr. Alex Younger, back into the competitive space. He got through 1 round and 10 calories on the rower. Did he say that he did this in 2014 as well?
He did do it. I think he got 12 muscle-ups in 2014.
12 muscle-ups in 2014.
So Mr. Younger actually has reduced his training volume by 50% and has gotten better.
And increased his body weight as well.
And increased his body weight by about 50% as well. So well done. Well done, Younger. Give you this one.
Ed's going to take you on the thruster workout there, he says.
I will 100% take you on the thruster workout and the max lift once again. Thank you very much. And I will present first place in this division. Sitting to my left here, Ant Haynes with a very, very impressive score. I knew you would do well, but getting back to toes to bar on this workout is pretty damn exceptional. So well done, Ant, on cleaning up and wrapping up first place in the RX Open male division.
Thank you very much.
Moving on to our final division. Ant, take us away.
For the females, in third place, again, someone we've just touched bases with and actually been able to spend some time with at our Bali athlete camp. Robin, who trains, she's representing South Africa, but she trains over in Indonesia. I know she trains often at one of our affiliates in Bengal, in Jakarta. So Robin Wilson, excellent work getting through those 9 muscle-ups. Again, I'm just in awe of all the people who are like sweating it out in those boxes and CrossFit gyms that got no aircon. It's like 100 degrees in there. So it's always even more impressive to me, those people.
I do just want to jump in and say, at the athlete camp, Robin was really not sure if doing the open was something she wanted to do and was using the camp as a way to potentially just see how she stacked up, build some confidence, and then after the camp would decide if she would do it. And just, I'm not surprised with her result because we were super impressed with you, Robin, on the camp. But to see her wrapping up with 9 muscle-ups is super impressive. And I also just want to say representation from our South Africans in our top 4, Megan, Robin, and Tammy. Superb stuff, ladies.
Tammy's a make-believe South African, though, so
that's true.
Really count. In second place, someone who we both went to school with, who then we didn't even know was on a CrossFit journey as well. Moved over to UK and since has come back and set her roots and feet back into Hong Kong. Working at another CrossFit gym here in Hong Kong as well, but has been on the process for a couple of years now. So Adele Quentin Page, very impressive 10 muscle ups. I think anyone who's getting back to the muscles in this workout and cranking out multiple reps is super impressive anyway, especially because you and I both did this workout before. I remember, if you have seen Ed's video in 2014, me just running off in the background, belting expletives out and shouting at my judge. I'm really sorry, Joey, by the way, for doing that. It's quite embarrassing looking at that video now. But yeah,
you still do that all the time, by the way.
I still sometimes do that as well.
I'm just a judge now.
But yeah, like I said, anyone getting back to muscle-ups, super impressive. And in first place, we have our very own at Coastal Fitness and Process Programming, Tammy Robinson. I think a bit of a win for Tammy this one. She's been on a bit of a personal journey with CrossFit. She's been in and out of competition. For those of you who don't know, she actually came third on a team at the CrossFit Games a few years back with the likes of Elliot Simmons, Jamie Green, now Jamie Simmons as well. So like, she's a very, very top level athlete. I know she struggled with I guess you can call it, leaderboard syndrome.
Yeah,
maybe
just the mental. I think everything on the mental side of the sport. And I think she identified that it was something she wanted to work on. But for years, rather than working on it, I think she just kind of opted out of things like the CrossFit Open, where she would be on this kind of public platform. And this is really cool to see her this year saying, you know what, I'm going to lean into my resistance. I'm going to put myself out there. Yeah. She actually did a training session before this workout and then just kind of hopped in and crushed it.
Yeah.
But I think her reflections post 23.1 are super positive. I think we're all really excited to see her be able to have fun. more than anything else. It's not really even about the leaderboard or being competitive, but seeing her having fun and being a part of the community is super cool. And obviously, even though Tammy really hasn't been pushing her training hard at all, especially not CrossFit really, to see her still finishing one round of this workout is pretty damn impressive.
Absolutely. I actually want to give a shout out to our 5th and 4th place finishes respectively. Both Emily Crutchley knocking out 3 muscle ups and Megan McDermott knocking out 8 muscle ups. These are both very new mothers. I know Emily, 3rd child, so crazy. Well done. Like, unbelievable for you guys to come back and be doing the open, let alone being competitive in the open. Megan, I know you've obviously had your struggles, but amazing to see you on the process programming and a part of our community. We thank you. And again, awesome job tying up 4th with 8 muscle ups. So congratulations, you guys.
Yeah, the very last one, just wanted to say that each week here at Coastal Fitness, and we take into account what's happening around the rest of the world. We have a spirit of the open. Spirit of the open is someone who we feel really embodies the spirit of competition. So that's everything from participating to creating some noise and things like social media to cheering and judging other people on. And our spirit of the open for week 1 is Miss Jen Wanamaker. So well done, Jen. You will have a nice little goodie bag coming your way. And just to wrap this all up, just want to say a massive thank you to our sponsors who support us and allow us to bring you guys these cool competitions and these cool events and these cool productions. So New Fitness Asia. Also want to say thank you for Dream Pod and our supporting sponsors, Biltong Chief. Thank you guys so much for allowing us to make this happen. That's a wrap, and thank you so much for joining me in the show. Well done, everyone. 1 week down, 2 more to go. Best of luck.